Okay. Hello. I had 6 whole bookmarks, so I didn't reschedule for a third time. I'm kind of just home today because I've been working all week and I worked hard enough. So I'm here doing this. I got some stuff in the store. Check that out. Table scans by request. I'll do a table scan in a minute here. I'm going to drink my tea for a second. Happy Friday. I should put music on. Not that it can be heard. It's like it's weird to go live without some background noise. Although my dog is in the other room watching. What is she watching? She's watching news radio. I can hear that. I have handmade one of a kind jewelry created with vintage parts and pieces and repurposed vintage jewelry. Here, I'm going to swing this around like this so you can see earrings. And I use natural stones and crystals. And I've got a little digital frame going right there. I'm going to open my show on my laptop real quick. There we go. I'm live. Thank you, YouTube, for all the views. Although, I never really check it during the show. I always look after the fact. And I know I couldn't see any comments. I think there were live comments actually, because they like flashed and then they disappeared. I don't know. I don't know how that works actually. Here. I gotta switch account. I'm on our other account right now on YouTube. Our independent DIY. It's funny, my lives, like my VODs, after the fact, do get views. I just put out a short the other day and it got like, let's see, it only got 13 views, which is crazy because sometimes they get like 1,000 views, 400 views, and then sometimes 13 views. Shorts are weird like that. But that's okay. So I will check in on the live right now on YouTube. Hi, lady. Hi, Sophia. Check out the store. Let me know if you want a table scan. I am just checking in on the YouTube stream because I never do. Wait, how do I go? There. You can hear me? Okay. All right. There's already one like on my live. I'm not usually live at this time. I usually go live around 9 or 10 p.m. Central. But I kept rescheduling. So I put this show or yesterday's show or whatever. I don't know. I keep moving them. So yesterday's I put, because I knew I'd be home all day. So I put yesterday's show to this afternoon. And then I still have one scheduled for tonight at 10 p.m. Hopefully I'll keep it. But I'm kind of just home feeling crappy today. So we'll see. I have bag charms. Those are kind of new in my inventory, although they're not in the shop yet. I have a Gap to fill here. Let's put some earrings right there. Where? Oh, here's what we'll do. Not that I want 2 crescent moon earrings on the rack at the same time. I do have these crescents that have Swarovski crystals. The other ones have vintage glass. These have Swarovski crystals and sterling in the center. The crescents themselves aren't sterling, but these are, they're studs, which don't really work very well, so we can swap those out. I'll put hooks on those and we'll hang them up there, or else I can find other earrings. I do have some others lying around. I have some vintage earrings, but I'm trying to keep this rack just full of my one of a kind pieces. Oh yeah, the lighting in here is different today. Oh, because the sun is still up. So that's weird. Maybe I'll take this curtain and block the light a little bit. How is that? I think that's actually better. All right, I'm gonna put, unless I have other earrings, I could be making earrings. That's kind of what I want to do today is work on this jewelry space. Here, look at this. Look at this fucking mess. Oh, I have to adjust it too. Okay, look at, I can't, my hands are, I have oil on them, so they're so dry. Oh wait, no, this one, there. This space here is such a mess. I haven't been able to sit down and organize it yet, so I've just been so busy. And I just want to sit down and make jewelry again. So that was supposed to be part of today's chores. I have a lot of chores. Buying a new house, still unpacking things. It's a lot. All right, let's tighten this up. Okay. Okay, this isn't like the best phone stand. So it's a converted desk microphone mount is what it was. And so I converted it to a phone mount with how did I do this? Oh, it's part of a little tripod phone tripod thing. I took that part off, attached it to the little ball mount thing. Anyway, if nobody comes in, I'm just gonna drink my tea and organize my space. And then I'll add hooks to these earrings, or I can make new earrings. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. It's funny though, 6 bookmarks nowadays is a lot for me. So I use skeleton keys a lot in my pieces. A lot, a lot. I love antique skeleton keys, and I also tend to use like key charms and stuff. Like there's some earrings over here with keys. These are glass beads with garnet, little bronze keys. But I use keys a ton, and it's a thing for me. And I have some of those crystal key necklaces. But here's a little information on keys and like their meaning. In witchcraft, the skeleton key is one of the symbols of the goddess of witchcraft and crossroads, Hecate. That's why skeleton keys are strongly associated with magic of crossroads. They are commonly used in road opening spells because of their power to open any possibility before you. yes, I'm reading off a thing, but a thing that I kind of summarized from a few different sources. Um, from new projects, solutions, love, wisdom, and success to hidden knowledge and places, magical blocks, mysteries, the magical keys can unlock everything that your heart desires. Keys also are used for prayer beads and protection charms. So when I use them, I think a lot of the time with opening new doors and opening new opportunities and and making you more open because of hi plant daddy. They kind of, unlock more opportunities, open doors for you, unlock things, and I have a lot of different keys. So I'm going to swing around to my keys. I have to readjust this now because of where I was. We're going to tilt it down just a touch like that. I evolved vintage. So I have a couple crystal key necklaces. One is this darker one, and these ones happen to both have calcite. I had a fluorite. I've had a couple different stones, and those ones all sold. And I only have the calcites left, but I have two calcites, and they're very different from each other, which is great. One is gold tone. Let's see. Let me adjust this. This one's on vintage gold tone chain, and I know, oh well, people just left, so only YouTube is watching this, and I know you've seen this before. This is a vintage chain. It's an antique key, and it's calcite, and that's a much bigger piece of calcite than the other key. And I assume the same viewers are watching on YouTube, but that's not always the case. Here's the other key with calcite. See, very different size crystals, very different size keys, very different style keys. This one is on a very dark, like gunmetal ball chain. You can choose black cord for either if you prefer cord over chain, or else you could do a different style chain altogether for like this one. I'm a fan of the ball chain. Not everybody's a fan of the ball chain. This one is 16, and I'll run it right now. Again, if anyone on YouTube wants any of my pieces, please come on over to Whatnot. There's a link, there's a QR code, and there's a link there for a coupon. Don't remember the exact coupon. There's my little tag. This chain is really long, it's 20 inches. Let me see. Yeah, so there's a QR code right on the screen there, and then in the description, I think. Yeah, in the description, there's a $15 and Whatnot credit. So if you go through that link and I sign up for an account if you don't already have a Whatnot account, that's $15 and Whatnot credit. And this piece is only 16. A lot of my necklaces are actually in that price range. A lot of these smaller, like single pendant on a chain pieces are. Anyway, not like the more elaborate, bigger pieces, but a lot of these, a lot of these on the board are, and some of them have been marked down already, like the bigger ones that are up here, like that crescent and a couple on the end. So, oh, look at that, like that really nice delay. All right, I'm gonna go for an hour today. It's already 1:16 though, so I'll be on for another 45 or so minutes. I have that news radio song in my head because my dog's been watching it all day. Oh, wait. I can't find. There we go. And again, I'm doing bag charms. I have more on the way. I'll be listing these in multiple spots too. This originally was one of my meditation beads that I looped because it was like a strand with a charm on each end, crystal and a charm. This is matte leopard jasper with what is this, magnesite skulls. But I looped it together and connected it, and now it's just sort of a bag charm dangle. There's more bag charms here. This is a 1/4 inch plug from a guitar cable. Lapis, stars, big. These all have the big jumbo lobster clasp. This one's hematite with a tassel. This is a vintage tassel. These are vintage balls. This was a big cluster piece. This was actually just a pendant on a gold chain from, I don't know, 60s. And then you got the big jumbo chain there. This is granite with a skeleton key bottle opener. So that should come in handy sometime. Great thing to have connected to your bag. This is my favorite, a big chunk of quartz with a little vintage tassel. And these are 2 separate pieces, but I think they look good together. I make these pendants, these wire wrapped pentacle pendants with different stones. I have, this one's really jumbo, so I thought it'd be great as a bag charm, but I have smaller ones for pendants. You could also use this as a pendant if you wanted. And this is a acrylic cut skull that I put on. Actually, it doesn't have the same jumbo keyring as everything else. It has a vintage keyring connector. But if you'd rather have the jumbo clasp on it, I could do that. These are all in, like, again, the $15 range. Depending, I could maybe do 12 on a couple. I think I'll convert these. These have pretty tarnished posts. They're sterling. This is all sterling, but it's Swarovski crystals with little citrine nuggets. They're kind of just meh, right? Also, they're on a gray earring card, which I think is definitely meh. The black cards are the best. I think I'm gonna upgrade these. Did that come out as upgrade? Upgrade these. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of chain, just like 1/2 inch of chain, and then probably some hooks. So I'm gonna work on that right now. There are 3 people watching right now. Which locks key is this? It is expensive. And I'm just seeing that YouTube comment now. Sorry about the delay on that. I am streaming from Whatnot, so I'm not always looking at the YouTube chat. The We are way behind on this, aren't we? Let's go live. Where's live? There we are. Still behind, but whatever. So I don't know what you mean by which locks key is this. Let me move this aside. So these 2 keys are just antique keys. I do have others. I'm going to be making some more bag charms or whatever custom piece out of these. I have some larger antique keys. So those can be pendants. Unfortunately, they don't work as the crystal key. They don't have like the opening at the bottom, the hole where a crystal can go. They're just solid right there, but these are antique. So they would work really well as a bag charm, I think. Probably add a little crystal with it. Little hangy crystal. Some of my pendants right here, like this giant quartz, would be really cool to do with like a key like that, and then you could hang that on your bag. Little something like that. A lot of my little pendants would be great paired up with a key or something like that as a charm, bag charm. This little magnesite skull with the arrow through it. This key says P23 on one side, and on this side it says R&E MFG Co. New Britain, Connecticut, USA. What was that notification? Oh, hello. Give me the key to the treasure and half your money. Just half? Only half? So I'm going to work on these earrings. Again, these ones, and we'll put them on a black card because it will look better. Oh, I forgot. I'm not sure why the TV turned off in the other room. My poor dog was watching TV and 50-50, we will divide. Okay, good deal. I've seen worse deals than that. So I'm going to take these off the card. It's crazy how these crystals are on sterling. They're on a sterling head pin, but the sterling posts are what tarnish the most. Okay, here's a black card we'll use. I reuse these cards. So when you buy earrings from me, they won't be coming on these cards, but they will be coming on a little cardboard card. I upcycle lots of different cardboard. This type of cardboard is most common that I'll put earrings, and I'll even put necklaces on things like this too. And that's how they'll get shipped. The earring cards stay with me and I reuse again. I don't know what kind of chain I'm going to use on these yet. Since they're sterling, I'm going to have to find some sterling chain, I think. Or not. Like, it doesn't have to be. What most people prefer, or what's important to most as far as sterling on earrings, is that the posts or the hooks are sterling because of sensitivities, of course. Most of my ear hooks are hypoallergenic, or there's some sterling plated or stainless. I do a lot of stainless. So definitely ask if you have sensitivities or if you just want an upgrade. Because in most cases, I can just upgrade to sterling hooks for you for a very small fee. Or if you're watching right now, you can send it to India. Okay. Just anywhere India. Okay. Hi, Mama Monka. How's it going? And now sit here. So what I'm working on right now, let's see. Maybe I can tilt this down. There. Sorta. You can always swipe to get rid of chat if it's in the way. These little baubles were just on. No, let's see. Let's see if we can zoom. That's, I don't know if that's centered enough. Here, let me look at my other. There. Good enough. These are Swarovski crystals and little nugget citrine set on sterling head pins. We took the little posts off. They're the posts. And what we're gonna do is add a little bit of chain and hooks. And again, I'm just setting this room up, just moved in. So I'm not sure where everything is right now. Okay, I was told these were sterling. I think these are sterling plated. That's what we're gonna go with right now. For watching now. Hi, YouTube. I'm still unsure of the chain I'm gonna use, but maybe this. I just found this randomly just now because I have shit laying everywhere. And this is just kind of interesting. It's not so basic. Look, we're so zoomed in right now. I might try this. So just like a couple lengths of this might be pretty cool. Like just this much. Or is that gonna be too long even? How long is it? Oh, it's about 1.25 inches. Let me get a snippers. I need new snippers. That's right. I better order some. They get dull so quick. Oh, wait, I'm not going to snip these. Turns out I'm going to bend this piece instead because I don't know if you can see. Oh, notification just came in and now I can't see. Swipe it out of the way. So we're going to do 3 of the big loops. Oh, wait, 3 of the big loops. And then we're going to leave one of those middle pieces because that's going to be the bottom piece and that's going to hang. That's what the beads are going to hang from. So I don't, here. So hard to see. That. We're going to cut another piece like that. So, oh, we'll just bend this back. What is all that noise outside? Holy crap. What is that alarm? What the hell? That's interesting. This town is weird, but I love it. Okay, I've cut my second length of chain. Now we're just gonna start attaching. I don't know how well I can do this on cam because I can barely see because I'm old and blind. So we're gonna bend. Oh, this is gonna be really hard to do on cam. We're gonna attach this to this chain. I will be doing other streams like sitting at my jewelry table with the cam like right into my workspace, so I won't have to like hover. Hover like I am now. So there we go. Put some chain on. Is that going to be too long for an earring? Nah. I was only thinking about like half an inch ish, maybe slightly more, but ended up being more than that. Just because of the links that I found, I didn't really want to cut it. I wanted 3 of those big loops. So the beads are set on sterling. This chain is not sterling, and we're going to use sterling plated hooks. They can be swapped out by request if you want sterling. Let's see. Oops, I bonked the thing. And here's the earring. So I'm going to do that with the other one and put them on an earring card. Here's my earring card. So with the earring hook, yeah, they ended up being longer than I planned. They're almost 3 inches now. Oops, here. I forgot I was so zoomed. So that's okay. Like, okay, I can shorten them by request. If somebody's like, I love those. However, they're a little long for me. And I'll be like, all right, let's take a link out. I did that with some of my other earrings that I just didn't like looking at them anymore because they seemed just too long. So I shortened them up and I like them much better. Now they only have 1 link instead of 3 big links. Okay, here we go. Look at that Swarovski crystal sparkle. So these are very pale yellow and they do have an AB sheen on them. And they probably could be cleaned up a little, just wiped a bit for full on sparkle. Here we go. So I would do 12 on those as is. And now they're up on my, I gotta zoom out. Phew, we're zoomed out. Okay, let's get back over here. Oh, I have to readjust now. Well, they're at the top of, oh my God, there we go. They're up on top now. You went from really boring to quite sweet. Do we like them? Oh, and I'm looking at YouTube. I'm way behind because of course. Again, YouTube, there is a $15 Whatnot credit in the description right below the video. There's a link right there. It's my invite link. And what's that notification? Oh, a shipment from Ro Casa. It's on the way. Okay, so we made earrings. We filled in the gap. That's kind of nice. I did something in my stream. I'm going to be right back because Luna is not watching TV anymore. I don't know why the TV turned off. Well, that's funny. Pluto TV froze. So she's no longer watching news radio. She's now watching Frasier. Just a dog update. Well, speaking of dog, look, she's on there. There's my baby. My little Luna bug. Let's see if that's even legible from where you are. Maybe. Hi, Chocolate Donkey. We just updated some earrings to fill the gap in my earring rack. And now I'm sipping tea. Next, I might finish making this. See, bag charms. My friend Alfred got me into making some, and I have been making a few here and there, and this one needs to be completed. This is an elephant. I was reading chat over there and I got distracted. This is a bone carved elephant, and then I'm going to add this to it, and then just a little like either jumbo lobster clasp like my others. I'll buy this and gift it to you. Oh. Oh. And I would wear it. Wait, are we talking about? There's such a delay on YouTube. I apologize to chat. It's really hard to keep up with chat there because it's very delayed. Yeah, if you buy that and then I'll wear it. Are we talking about the earrings or the necklace? Because I'm a big fan of my crystal key necklaces. But what do you think for this as a bag charm? Not everyone's into bone or horn or things like that, or shell or pearl, but I think these are cute together. They'd be really cute on the right bag. I want to add a clasp or connector, but what do you think? Like, this was the connector I was going to go with. But I wish I had one that was more this pewtery gun tone. That would make more sense. And I don't think I do. I have one that's too small. I have like a clasp it's definitely not big enough. You kind of need that jumbo clasp. So I doubled up loops here. I don't know if I like how that's connected. Might have to redo that. But then I might have to just do the same type of thing where I do a double loop to connect. Let's do that now and see what happens. But first, we have to find the right loop. Or we could use one of these loops. That might look better instead of this double loop. Like a loop like this. Just one. Just one loop. That might look good. I don't think I can use it down here though because I have such a small loop on the elephant. And getting this loop open is going to be a chore because they're very big and strong. So I need to find different pliers. Jumbo elephant. Yeah, he's jumbo. Jumbo. Very big. It'd be cool pendant as well, but I'm gonna try to create this bag charm. Purse charm, whatever you want to call it. Bag is more. It's just like more universal. Is that the word I want? Put it on a tote bag, a gym bag, a handbag. So we're gonna attach this like this. Give me a second to do that. It's possible to do on cam. Or not impossible, just challenging. I think this won't be so bad. Now, I'm using a crimper as my pliers because you can't even see it because there's too much going on in the background. So it won't focus. There. That looks good with that. So now if we could get another one, let me put my pliers down. If we could get another one down there and I can sort out the smaller loop on the elephant, I think that would look more complete. But we will add that to my charm rack, a bag charm rack. That's so cute. Okay. Let's put this one behind and this one in front. Alrighty. For watching in YouTube, thank you for watching, and thank you to the after watchers, the VOD watchers. But also come over to Whatnot. Again, there's that coupon. I had to send that to voicemail. Oh, there's my dog again. I'm gonna do a little scan like this. Well, I do get more viewers on YouTube, turns out. I have a voicemail. So, I know I keep saying this to YouTube, but I will be doing YouTube only streams, and then they will be in landscape mode and not this vertical portrait mode. It'll happen. And then from there, I think to do sales, I can just straight up put a link, an item link right in the chat. I think that will work. And we'll see. It's weird because Whatnot lets you stream to other platforms like YouTube and then but they also say you can't, promote outside sales. So if you're streaming to outside platforms, there's like a gray area, right? There's kind of like a line you can't cross. But so I'm not encouraging any sales outside of Whatnot. I'm actually encouraging you to use that $15 coupon and come over here. Come on over here. Oh, it's already 1:47. I will like my own stream. 4 people are watching now. Thank you. So check out. Okay. Let me back off a little bit and then clean up my pliers. And then my bag charms. And here I added the new one we just made. Again, that's carved bone. And a cool link, which I think was originally on a belt. And then we added this clasp. This clasp is different than the other clasps. It's an actual, like, it's a strong, like, keychain clasp. I don't know what you call that. And most of my other pieces are on jumbo lobster clasps. So if you're looking for something fun to decorate your bag, I've got several options here with more on the way. And also we can customize. I do have like pendants and stuff, even pendants on necklaces. If you like one of those, we could convert, like this, for example, would be really cool on a bag. So with this one, that'd be really good bag decoration. But while I'm here for 11 more minutes, check out the store. Let me know if there's anything you want to see closer. Ancient stuff. Ancient stuff. Antique stuff. Lot of my pieces are made with vintage and antique, recycled, upcycled, repurposed jewelry, parts pieces. Again, with the skeleton keys. I've used everything from parts of a typewriter to just broken jewelry, heirloom jewelry. And then I try to incorporate crystals, natural stones as much as possible. An example of upcycled is like these. I do these crystal pendants. This is a bullet casing. It's a brass bullet casing that these things get thrown away like crazy and littered like crazy. And I think this is a really nice way to upcycle it. So again, that's a brass casing. This is a 9mm. I do have 22, which is like smaller. I can show you that. And that example is on a pendulum. This is an aventurine pendulum, but this is a much smaller casing. And they're great crystal holders. It's a whole different vibe when you upcycle something like that. Do you have a tiger nail? What do you mean? I have broken nails. Nine more minutes. I apologize for not ever really hanging out in YouTube chat while I'm live. It's again, there's such a delay. So today I'm learning that it's kind of hard to keep up with because of the delay. And I'm sorry that I don't usually check in with chat during the show. So here we're gonna go over here. Gonna hang out over here. Look at some info. I do have these slides going on this digital frame about different crystals and stuff, a lot of which I use, like quartz and tiger eye, and that last one I think said sodalite. And here we've looked at my dog. Moss agate. I have a lot of moss agate in my pieces. Let's see, how can we get this so it's and you're never gonna be able to read the whole thing. There's a lot of information on that, but it's a good reference for me showing you my moss agate pieces, or I can always swipe back to it too and read some information about crystals along the way. I think I have, it's like impossible to reach right now with this stand. Rose quartz. I have loads of rose quartz. Actually, right in front here, I have a rose quartz puffy heart that's for sale. The colors obviously do not come through on cam, unfortunately, but that is pink rose quartz in the background of this. Um, yeah, unfortunately, the colors don't come through whatsoever. I am Audrey Lane Vintage on Instagram. Oh, I'm very behind on that. Do you have a tiger nail? Oh, a pendant made with tiger's nail. I don't. Aventurine I just showed on that pendulum. And I have aventurine on a couple different pendants. And then maybe some earrings. No, currently don't have any aventurine earrings. Carnelian. I do have carnelian on these earrings. These are kind of boho with the wood. These are vintage beads with newer crystal spacer beads and carnelian wood and chain. Bloodstone is on the screen right now. I do have one bloodstone pendant. Selenite, I don't, no, I don't. This is bloodstone right here. This is just on vintage chain with a little repurposed vintage hoop. It's kind of like a rope hoop. This is all in vintage setting. What all antique things you have? Well, YouTube, I have a lot of trinkets in here too are for sale. I do sell vintage and antique, like decor type pieces. I not in my jewelry shows. I try not to mix the categories too much so people can find me. But I think I might have one scheduled. I think tonight I'm supposed to be doing vintage stuff because I have another room. I have an inventory room that I'm trying to set up right now too. Just decor pieces, trinkets, candle holders, and little pottery, shit like that. And then of course I use the vintage stuff in my jewelry. trying to reply to YouTube as well here, whatnot, so. This cat nail pendant will suit you. Cat nail? Tiger's nail? None of that. But I have a fake tusk. This is like not bone or horn or anything, but this I have laid out to make another bag charm with this. So what should we add to this to make it a bag charm? Probably another charm, maybe chain or something, and then a jumbo clasp. It is kind of yellowish. It shows up way more yellow on cam though. But let's see. Or it can be attached to like a clasp like this. So this allows for other shit to hang. So like I could also hang something here, like a longer chain. We'll just pretend this. I don't want to use up all this chain, but like you could hang from there and then hang like another thing at the bottom. That might be cool. So it would be like that. A little thing. And maybe it's going to be a key that hangs from it, or I don't have any current. Let's see. Like that. Oop. So we could hang this, hang some length of chain, not all of the length. That's why I'm looping it up like this to cover it. And then like a key. That might be cute, just like that. That's a cute bag charm. Anyway, we'll work on that later. I think I'm going live again tonight, 10 p.m. Central. We'll see. I have got a lot to do from now until then. So. And then again tomorrow. I'll try to do another show tomorrow. I am going to pause now because I feel like YouTube needs to catch up a minute. So we're just going to take a second. This is why like Twitch streamers and such have like an outro. They have like an intro and an outro so people can get in, because when you stop your stream really suddenly and there's a delay, then it kind of fucks things up. I do think I'm going to work on this piece though. I do like this. I don't know if it's going to be that same chain, but that idea. A key and a tusk. So I'm going to watch my stream here and just wait for it. And you'll see that. And then I'm going to come over here. This will be my outro. Like that. How am I supposed to buy any? Um, come on over to Whatnot. I am currently live on Whatnot, and that is where I'm selling. There is a link in my description. There's an invite link, and it will give you $15 in Whatnot credit. Everything is done over here on this site. Or I will be doing YouTube only streams soon where I will be putting a link in comments. Let's see, I think I can chat. Link in the description. So I'm not sure if India is, I don't know if India has Whatnot, honestly. They may, but I know it's much easier to ship internationally through Whatnot. Oh, WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp is a totally different thing. Whatnot is an online platform for live auctions. But again, I'll be doing description. So there's a link. I'm not, yeah, again, there's a link in description. Again, not sure. Yeah, so based on interacting with the chat today, I'm gonna have to do YouTube only shows. Coming soon, I swear, it's happening. But for now, I do have to sign off. How far is Washington, D.C. from your place? Well, I'm sort of in the middle of the country, and Washington, D.C. is on the coast, so far. You can, I will be adding Um, okay. All right. I'm just talking to chat in YouTube right now. Thank you, whatnot. Thank you, YouTube. I am going to try really hard to make my show tonight. But again, I've got a lot going on. So, with that, I'm out.